Karl Marx was a philosopher, a thinker whose ideas have shaped the world in profound ways. Born in 1818 in Trier, Germany, Marx's early life was marked by a deep interest in history and politics. He was also a sociologist and an economist, delving into the complexities of society and the economy. His work laid the foundation for modern sociology and economics. He is famous for his ideas about capitalism, particularly his critique of the capitalist system. Marx argued that capitalism led to the exploitation of the working class. His theories have had a huge impact on history, influencing countless political movements and ideologies. The Communist Manifesto, co-authored with Friedrich Engels, became a rallying cry for revolutionaries. Marx believed that capitalism was unfair, creating a wide gap between the rich and the poor. He saw the working class as the true creators of wealth, yet they were the most oppressed. He thought it created inequality, perpetuating a system where the rich got richer while the poor struggled to survive. This inequality, he argued, was inherent in the capitalist system. He wanted to create a fairer society, one where the means of production were owned collectively and wealth was distributed more equitably. His vision was of a classless society. His ideas inspired many revolutions and social movements, from the Russian Revolution to various labor movements around the world. Marx's legacy continues to influence contemporary thought and activism. Karl Marx was born in Germany in 1818. He studied law and philosophy at university. He was influenced by the ideas of Georg Hegel. Hegel was a German philosopher. Hegel believed in the power of ideas. Marx was also influenced by the Industrial Revolution. He saw the poverty and inequality it created. Marx wrote many important books and pamphlets. His most famous work is the Communist Manifesto. He wrote it with Friedrich Engels in 1848. The manifesto called for a workers' revolution. It argued that capitalism was unsustainable. Marx also wrote Das Kapital. This book was a critique of capitalism. Section 4. Understanding Marxism. Marxism is a socio-economic theory developed by Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels in the mid-19th century. It seeks to analyze and critique the effects of capitalism on labor, productivity, and economic development. And Marxism is based on several key ideas. One of the most fundamental concepts is the idea of class struggle, which Marx believed was the driving force of historical development. One is the idea of class struggle. According to Marx, society has always been divided into classes, and these classes are in constant conflict with one another. Marx believed that society was divided into classes. These classes were primarily the bourgeoisie, who owned the means of production, and the proletariat, who were the working class. These classes were the bourgeoisie and the proletariat. The bourgeoisie were the capitalists who owned factories, land, and other resources, while the proletariat were the laborers who worked for wages. The bourgeoisie owned the means of production. This ownership gave them significant power and control over the working class. The proletariat were the workers. They sold their labor to the bourgeoisie in exchange for wages, but they did not own the products of their labor. Marx argued that these classes were in conflict. He believed that the bourgeoisie exploited the proletariat by paying them less than the value of their labor. He believed that capitalism exploited workers. This exploitation led to alienation, where workers became disconnected from the products of their labor, from each other, and from their own humanity. Section 5. Marx's legacy, a world transformed. Karl Marx, a philosopher, economist, and revolutionary socialist, left an indelible mark on the world. His theories about society, economics, and politics, collectively known as Marxism, have influenced countless movements and ideologies. Marx's ideas had a profound impact on history. His writings, particularly the Communist Manifesto and Das Kapital, provided a critical analysis of capitalism and its inherent inequalities. These works became the foundation for many revolutionary movements. They inspired the Russian Revolution in 1917. The Bolsheviks, led by Lenin, were heavily influenced by Marx's theories. This revolution marked the beginning of a new era in world history. This led to the creation of the Soviet Union in 1922. The Soviet state aimed to build a society based on Marxist principles, striving for a classless, stateless society. Marxism also influenced many other revolutions and movements, from the Chinese Revolution led by Mao Zedong to the Cuban Revolution spearheaded by Fidel Castro. Marx's ideas resonated across continents. Today, Marx's ideas are still debated and discussed. In academic circles, his theories continue to be a subject of intense study and analysis. Scholars and students alike explore the relevance of Marxism in the modern world. He's considered one of the most influential thinkers of all time. His legacy endures, shaping political thought and inspiring movements for social change, even in the 21st century.